Hey guys, welcome to the final debt-free Friday video for the month of December 2024 and the year 2024, because today is the final Friday of 2024. I cannot believe it. Like, the year feels like it has been moving extremely fast and slow at the same time, if that makes any sense whatsoever. But anyway, today's video will be recapping all of 2024 in terms of my debt. I do have the debt tracker that I have been using as part of the Ultimate Wealth Dashboard Planner from Press Reset. Then I have my notebook here because you guys know I write everything down. So we're gonna go into all of the debt that I have, so like how much I started with, where I am right now, and then potentially some of the changes I might be making in the new year. I'm not really sure if I'll be making any changes, because for the new year it's more about aggressively paying every single debt I have off. I would not be covering the credit cards in today's video because I've been talking about them in practically every video that I have and it's getting tiresome, but I will be covering them in the new year. Just for this video, no. So let us begin with today's video. My name is Miranda. If you're new to my channel, on this channel I share everything personal finance. I cover budgeting, saving and investing. If these topics of interest you, then please hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and let's get into today's video. So like I said, I've been using the Press Reset Ultimate Wealth Dashboard 2.0. Absolutely love it and recommend it. And I have been using the tab debt calculator because it's just helped me to see like where I am with my debt, which has been absolutely incredible. One thing I must say is when I began the year, I was tracking about, I want to say 4 or 5 debts. So I had my Zopa loan, then I had my phone, my Apple Watch, and what else did I have? I had something else. Apple Watch, and I think my iPad as well. Yes, I had my iPad as well as the debts that I was tracking and trying to pay them off. The first quarter into the second quarter of the year, I paid off both the Apple Watch, I paid off the iPad, and I paid off the iPhone. So I have not had any debt as it relates to my devices since about May. I want to say I decided to just clear them all out just to bring back some money into my budget. And also I got tired of just seeing these little bits of debt that I had here and there, so I targeted them big time and I got rid of them. The 2 loans that I'll be talking about in today's video is the Zopa loan, which I took out last year in the amount of £25,000, and to pay that off in 4 years time. So we are just ending the second year. So I took it out in May last year, make quite a big dent at the end of last year, and then this year I've been pushing hard and sending extra every single month. The minimum was about £650 every single month, but I made it my goal to send minimum £700, and for every single extra repayment that I made, they did an interest adjustment, because with this loan they actually pre-charged the interest, so it was all one amount. So when I took it out last year May, I already knew exactly what I was taking out and how long it was going to take me to pay all of that off. Then in I want to say August of this year, I took out my second loan of 10k, and I am working on repaying that back. It's on an 18-month plan, but I have no intention of using up the entire 18 months. I'm going to try and see if I can pay that off as quickly as I can. So in the tracker, I don't even know if I'll do a screen record of this, but in the tracker, maybe I'll just put a blurb of this, but in the tracker you will see that I'm only tracking the 2 loans. So I'm tracking the Zopa loan, tracking the balance that I began with. The interest rate is 0 because it was all pre-charged, so I don't track that interest rate. The debt that I've paid off so far, the minimum repayments, and then all of the dates associated with that, and same thing with the creation loan, tracking the same things. At the beginning of the year, like I said, I had a lot more debts that I was tracking, but I took some out, one of them being that advanced mortgage. I was tracking it as a personal loan, but it wasn't a personal loan. It's a mortgage. So I decided to remove that out because it was actually very depressing and was giving me crazy numbers. I believe when I included the advanced mortgage, it was telling me that I had like 90k in debt, and I filmed some videos about that. But then across the year I was like, you know what, no, this is stressing me. This is an actual mortgage, not a personal loan. So I removed that. And then having paid off all my other little devices and anything else that I was owing as I started 2024 just really helped me big time. So the numbers that you will see in my debt calculator are slightly different to what I began with, because at the beginning I was tracking the advanced mortgage. So that spiel is out of the way. Now I'm going to start focusing on the two loans. I'm going to first start with Zoper and just give you the December update, because obviously every single month I let you know what I started the month, what I ended last month with, which is what I start the new month with, and then how many payments I have made and what they added up to, then my current balance. So for the Zoper loan, I ended November with £19,080 left to pay, and then in December the minimum repayment was 604 and 5 pence. Like I said, for every single time I make extra repayment, they also not only adjust my interest, but I also reduce the minimum amount. So I think I started with 661.94 at the beginning of the year, and I'm ending the year at 604.05, which is crazy, but it is what it is. So I paid 604 and 5 pence as the minimum. Then I made my first extra repayment to bring this to 650 of £45 and 95 pence. My extra repayment, I made another one of £2.48. This is because they had done an interest adjustment and it left me with an even number, an odd number I should say, and I didn't like that. So I decided we're gonna make the repayment. So the interest adjustment was £7.52. My extra repayment number 2 was £2.48, and then I decided to, because I didn't want to, I had some money and I also didn't like the look of the numbers, so I decided I'm gonna make a little bit of extra repayment. So I made an extra repayment of £20, meaning that my ending balance for December is £18,400. So I have made a repayment of 672 and 48 pence towards this loan, and then they adjusted it by £7.58. So absolutely incredible. This has really made me happy. Even though my goal for December was to see if I can pay £700, I haven't been able to send £700. I still have about £28 something left. If I am able to send that money, I would, but I would not. I would just do it in January. I'm liking the even numbers that I have. 18,400 is fine. We're not going to touch it. So I think I'm just going to leave it as is and then enter 2024 with 18,400 even. So that is the December portion of it. Now for the annual overview, for the Zoper loan, I started with 27,483 and 81 pence. That's how much I started the year with. Obviously, as I mentioned, my December balance is currently £18,400 even, which means I have made a repayment of over £9,000. Now this £9,000 is not just what I have sent towards this loan, the majority of it is, but I wanted to break it down and see exactly how much was what I repaid and how much of it have I received in terms of interest adjustment. So I've just done the numbers. It took a minute. The total repayments that I have made came to 8,899 and 23 pence. So this is how much I've thrown to this debt, and then the interest adjustment came to £184 and 58 pence. That is actually pretty good in my eyes. This is interest that has been deducted from what I was pre-charged with. I'm actually happy with this amount. I would like it to be a little bit more, but obviously what can we do? Okay, I already know what the interest rate was when I took it out, so I am still happy with this amount. But yeah, so I have sent over £9,000, 83 pence and £83 and 81 pence Oh, I can't do these numbers sometimes. I mean, I can. It's just I'm tongue-tied at the moment. But yeah, so over £9,000 I have sent towards this loan. And this is why when I was looking at the numbers, I was like, for 2025, wouldn't it be amazing if I could pay 10k off of this loan? Like, wouldn't that be amazing? And then I was like, if things work the way I want them to work, I would also like to take out the remainder 8,400 with the plans that I have in motion, but I'm not really sure. But for now, I'm happy that I'm under 20k. This was my goal for 2025, to be under 19k, I believe. I think that's what I wrote in my annual goals. Let me just have a look. I said to bring my loan to under 20k, yes. So I did do that, and I'm very happy with where I am with the Zopa loan. Like, I can't believe this is how much I've been able to pay off, like sent towards debt. I am invigorated now to tackle this debt even more fiercely in the new year. Now I'm going to move over to my creation loan, but I need a coffee. Okay, so with my creation loan, like I said, I took this out in August, and I started my first repayment in September. So in September, my balance was 10,800 even. This is not the exact amount I took out, well, that I was charged. So I was charged about 800 and something in interest. Let me just go and look at the tracker. So I took out August, and that's when I added it. Yeah, so my actual original balance from August itself was 10,827 and 54 pence. You know me, I'm not a fan of odd numbers. So in August itself, after I took out the loan, I repaid 27 pounds and 54 pence, just like instantly, so that in September, when I was adding it into my budget, I was going to have 10,800 even. So that's what I started September with. Now it's December, and I'm currently at 8,200, which means I have made a repayment of 2,600 so far to this loan. So for December itself, my minimum repayment, which has been the same since September, is 601 pounds and 53 pence. Then I make, every single month I make an extra repayment of 48 pounds and 47 pence to bring my total to 650. So paid 650 in September, October, November and December, and I'm now going to be entering January 2025 with 8,200 pounds left to pay. I'm really liking these numbers. 18,400, 8,200. It's really it's got such a beautiful ring to it. I'm very excited. I can't wait to work on these debts and just clear them as quickly as I can, because one of the goals and the drivers of me working fiercely at paying these goals off is because 2026 is my year of purchasing my dream car. I cannot wait. I mean, the way things are looking, I'm sending this out to the universe. I might get it next year, but my goal is 2026 for my birthday, most likely. That's what I'm thinking, because we're gonna play the numbers, but let us see. So yeah, that is how much I have sent. I've paid 2,600 towards my creation loan from September to December, but for my Zopa loan I have sent over 9,000 pounds, which is ridiculous but absolutely amazing. I love it. For me, I'm going to do, let me do a screenshot now because I will forget. I need to do a screenshot of where I currently am with my debts and then include that in the video. So yeah, let's see if we can do it that way. Okay, so my current balance for the two loans is 26,600, which is slightly less than what I started with the Zopa loan, and ending at 18 just tells me that I can do a lot more than this. So I'm very excited, you guys. I cannot wait. So today is Friday 27th of December. I am now going to edit this video. It's not too long. I think it's still under 15 minutes, so I am going to go ahead, edit this video and share it on my channel. Thank you guys so much for all of the support you have given me in 2024. I hope to have you along in 2025 as well. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in my next video real soon.